Tashitilak, welcome back to my video lesson. And today I'm going to teach you one of the writing sections question, that is advertisement. So generally you'll get advertisement for 4 marks, right? So what do you understand by the word or by the term advertisement? What are the things that comes to your mind when I ask you what is advertisement? All right. So you might have seen advertisements in televisions or in newspapers. So why do they advertise? Obviously, to endorse a product. It could be about buying or selling. It could be about, applying for a job or a post vacant. Or it could be about, informing people or public about missing person or missing pet or any object, right? Could also be about, your house being given out for rent, right? Okay, so let's go through the slides without taking much time. So advertisements are a sort of public notices asking for or offering services or buying and selling property, goods, etc., or providing information about missing persons or object. Now, you might be wondering, what is this, right? Public notice is asking for or offering services. That means, for example, you are a graduate, you have completed your course of education or your studies, and you are jobless now. So you can also offer your service, right? Say like, this comes under situation wanted. So you are in need of a job and you can advertise about your qualification, your personality, your desire to work through advertisement, right? Or it could be, a company or an organization willing to hire someone uh, for their services, right? It also could be buying and selling a property or goods, right? Or it could be about, providing information about missing person or object. Okay, now as I mentioned, it will come for 4 marks. So this is how the marks will be distributed. The first one is format. So there are certain things that you need to remember what kind of format you need to use, and if you use the formats properly, no doubt you will get 1 mark. Okay, second one is content. So in this content includes what are the necessary details that you are giving out, right? The appropriate use of expressions or the words, and then comes the expression which carries 1 mark. So how fluent you are using the expression, language accuracy, so that totals up to 4 marks. Okay, so advertisements are of two types. The first one is classified and the second one is display. So the second one, that is display, can also be termed as commercial advertisement. All right. Now, there are certain things that when you need things to keep in your mind or keep in view when you are asked to draft a classified advertisement. Now, you can also write classified advertisement or display or commercial advertisement in real life. You need not study this from examination point of view. Okay, the first thing is clearly state the category at the top, that is for sale or to let. So here you need to mention why are you drafting this advertisement. You need to mention if it is for sale, that means you are selling a product, that too at a discounted rate. For example, you have a two-wheeler and you no longer need it, you can sell it. All right, but the caption that you need to use is for sale. That should also be written in capital letter. To let means, suppose you have a house and you want to give it for a rent, you can write under the caption of to let. All right. Okay, so next one is, now there are so many captions that will come across in the later slides. Next one is give all necessary details in points using commas. So keep in mind that you are required to give all the important and necessary details in points, not in complete sentences. So you can use adjectives using commas after the words or after the adjectives. Second one is be brief and give only significant information. Right? So as I mentioned that this question will come for 4 marks and the word limit for 4 marks will be 50 words. So do not write unnecessary or insignificant information. Rather be brief and give only the important informations that you are required to write. Okay, right? Should be worded beautifully and attractively. Now remember that you know you are targeting group of a, a group of people, right? So the word, remember who your targets are. So the use of words should be beautiful or attractive or kind of like uh what do you call like it should be attractive, it should be convincing. Yes. And the next one is use simple language and be concise. Concise means be brief, but you are required to give all the important information. So the use of language should be simple, even an ordinary person can understand. All right, and most importantly, this also comes under the format. You should write the or put the advertisement in a box. All right, put the matter means the advertisement in the box. Must have contact address, name, and telephone number. So this is another important thing. So when you are drafting an advertisement, for example, like I mentioned, you want to sell your two-wheeler or a car. Okay, so now you found a genuine buyer or there is someone who is really interested in buying the car, but what if you do not give the contact address or name or telephone number? Then how the person is going to contact you, isn't it? So that's why contact address, name, and telephone, and even sometimes email can also be given, and never be too lengthy. Like I mentioned, it is of 50 words and of 4 marks. Do not write too lengthy advertisement, or even in real life do not use lengthy advertisement if you are required to, because lengthy advertisements or lengthy writings bore the public or the readers. All right, need not be incomplete sentences. Like I mentioned, you can use comma after the adjectives. Do not write incomplete sentences. Next one, now classified advertisement can be written for these purposes. The first one is situation vacant. So you can use this caption when you are writing or drafting an advertisement to employ someone to work for you. All right, so situation vacant, this advertisement is written by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization. So the person who is employing or person who is giving the job should write or draft such advertisement under the caption situation vacant. The second one is situation wanted. Like I said some time ago that you are a jobless and you are in need of a job, you have to draft an you if you are drafting an advertisement, you can give it as a caption situation wanted, right? So this is written by a person who is seeking job or a job seeker. For sale, This is written in an attempt to sell property, assets, office goods, and so on. So for sale means, you know, a property, an asset that is being sold out at a discounted rate, right? So like example, suppose you have a car and you no longer need it and you want to sell it. So for sale, that too at the discounted rate. If you have bought it for 3 lakhs, you should not demand 3 lakhs because it's not a brand new car. It is a used car, a second hand car. So you have to give some discounts, all right? To let. This is written by a person looking for tenants for his or her property. Suppose I have a house and I'm no longer using the house, so I can draft an advertisement in the newspaper or in magazines under the caption to let, because I am asking for tenants to occupy or to rent or to use my house at some price. All right. Accommodation wanted. So written by the ones looking for a place for accommodation. And suppose I'm working and I'm new to a city, all right, and I have no place to live. So I suppose if I give an advertisement, I'll use the caption or the title accommodation wanted, meaning that I am in need of a house or a room or a flat to live. All right. Matrimonials. Now, this is like matrimonials means something to do with marriage. So, you might have come across several advertisements given in newspapers or in televisions. So, this is like it is a marriage proposal written by boy or a girl or their families. All right. Okay, matrimonials in televisions or in newspapers are like, you might have heard of it, or you might have even visited the sites like, what is that? Shadi.com, matrimonial.com, jivansathi.com, and so on. So the next one is missing. Suppose someone in your family goes missing, you can draft an advertisement under the caption missing, all right? Or a pet, or it could be an object as well, a suitcase. If you have lost a suitcase on your way to say like to a place or to your office, you can draft an advertisement, but what you need to do is give detailed description about the thing or the person or the pet that you have lost. Now, the first one is or to let something or the property. All right. So this is about giving out your property for rent. All right. So when you are required to or asked to write such question in your examination, do remember that you are required to use these details. All right. So details of kind of house. So what kind of house are you owning? Is it a flat? Is it a plot? Or is it an independent house? Independent means you are the rightful owner of the house. The house really belong to you. Second one is details of location. So where is your house or your uh, you know or rent house located? Is it near airport? Is it near shopping center? And so on. Suppose if a business man is in a lookout for a house for rent, he would probably uh, be interested, because if he has to travel to so many places or so many different places, he would prefer to have such location because it is near airport. All right. So these are very important things that you need to keep in mind when you are writing about location of the house. And the third one, kind of area or colony. Where is the house located? What kind of area or what kind of colony? And the next one is details of number of rooms, kitchen, garage, lawn, etc. So this is also an important thing that you need to use in your advertisement. You need to mention how many rooms are there, where the kitchen is included, or garage is there, or lawn or swimming pool, or whatever you are required to use, or you need to use them. 3 BHK bedroom, hall, kitchen, right? Use adjectives like airy. Adjectives means, the word that describes noun. So here the adjectives could be like, airy. Airy means with proper ventilations, air flowing in and out, airy. Furnished means well equipped with furnitures. Newly built, if you have recently built the house, you can use such expression, newly built. Fitted with modern gadgets, right? So now to describe your house, these could be the adjectives that you might find useful. And then the next one is contact address and telephone number. You can give email address also. So most importantly, without contact address or telephone number or email address, nobody would be able to contact you, and you may not get any, like tenants. All right. uh, Next one, property for sale. Now this caption is slightly different from the previous slide which I have mentioned, property to let. Okay, so but the use of words, the is very much related to the house. Okay, and you can use these expressions when you are writing an advertisement to let or for sale as well. So property for sale or property to let, you can either change that into to let. The ground floor of a newly constructed house in Mohammadi Lines, Hyderabad is available for sale. So this means that the which floor? Ground floor. Where? What kind of house? It is recently or newly constructed house. Which line? Mohammadi line. So important details are given, right? And where is it? In Hyderabad. If you are staying in Mysore, and this advertisement is of no use because you are in Mysore. So people living in Hyderabad and is in need of such house can look into this matter, right? Is available for sale. Sale. The living space includes 3 bedrooms with attached bathrooms, a drawing cum dining, and a spacious kitchen. Now, these are the descriptions of or the details of number of rooms. So the house has 3 bedrooms and bathrooms are attached with the bedrooms. A drawing or a dining room and a big spacious kitchen. It is centrally located, that means located in the center of the city, right? Close to the main market and airport. So that means if you want to visit main market, it is nearby, all right? And it is also near to airport. Expected cost rupees 7 lakhs, that is negotiable. So you can also demand how much price are you expecting, right? If you are selling, your expectation for the sale, and if you are letting out, expectation amount for letting out the house. So negotiable means the prices can be discussed. All right, it can be like, if genuine buyers turn up for the uh, uh, to buy the house or to get the room rented to him, the prices can be negotiated or can be discussed. So those interested, please contact K. Isaac 7 Mohammadi Lines, Hyderabad, or dial 7747, so on. So whoever is interested, and contact, this is supposed to be the name of the person, the room number or the house number, Mohammadi Lines, Hyderabad. That's the address, or you can simply dial or call him up with the number given there. Okay. Okay, so I'll stop here. I'll continue in the next video session with the other slides. So till then, take care and stay well.